So we're gathered here, and we've been invited to witness and to celebrate the uniting of Umair, Shaista, and marriage. They're taking their first step for a new beginning, their new life together. The ability and the desire of one human being to love another is perhaps the most precious, fulfilling gift that's been entrusted to us. It is an all-consuming task, a lifelong endeavor, the journey we've been preparing for all of our lives. Loving someone is a reason to stretch beyond our limits, to become more for the sake of the other. It is to look into the soul of your beloved and accept what you see. Loving is the ultimate commitment which challenges humans to become all they're meant to be. And as they join in marriage today, Umair and Shaista are announcing to the world that they're welcoming this challenge. It is, I am sure, the desire and hope of all the people that hear and know and love you that you have a successful and a very happy marriage. But happiness in a marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage has to be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. Remember to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's standing together to face the world. And it's speaking words of appreciation, demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways, and it's having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It's giving each atmosphere in which each can grow. And it's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right person, it is being the right partner. Ogden Nash summed this up in great brevity when he penned these words. He said, to keep your marriage brimming with love and the loving cup. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. But whenever you're right, shut up. I used to get an amen for that. So, Umair, you love Shaista willingly, completely, withholding nothing. Will you protect her? Give her your... I'm not through yet. He wants to get back to football. Will you give your deepest considerations of her feelings, desires, and needs? And will you strive to keep your love flexible and adapt to the ever-changing circumstances in a marriage? And will you be her counselor, her helpmate, sweetheart and lover, her best friend from this day forward? Okay. Shaista, do you love Umair willingly and completely, withholding nothing? Will you protect him? Will you give him your deepest considerations of his feelings, desires, and needs? Will you strive to keep your love flexible and adapt to ever-changing circumstances in the marriage? And will you be Umair's counselor, helpmate, sweetheart and lover, and his best friend from this day forward? As you stand here today in front of these witnesses, I want to remind you that love, loyalty, and trust are the basis of a mature and a fulfilling relationship. Marriage is a serious undertaking, and it is intended to bind your lives together, and it's not to be taken lightly. Your engagement set into motion the interweaving of your lives, and we all hope that you'll continue to grow closer throughout all your years together. But none of us knows what the future will bring. Yet your love for one another, your trust, and the strength of your union makes possible the act of faith that you're making here today. You're about to exchange some vows, and as you do, this will start you on a journey together. Know that the love and support of your family and friends is with you. As you make your promises to each other, remember the promises, and we will remember the promises that we've made to those in our lives. So Umair, I believe you have some vows for her.
When you're ready, that's the same.
Here, Shaista. Sorry, I can't really recite my vows right now. I just got nauseous. Just kidding. Nice against my throat.
I get that one.
I don't even know where to begin. First, I just want to say I love you again. I know I've said it over and over, but you truly are my rock, my Shaq to my Kobe, and my best friend. We've had so many ups and downs the last 2.5 years. There is no one else I want to do life with you but you. You have stuck by me through thick and thin and loved me every part of the way and accepted me for who I am. I promise to make you Hindi every single day, even though I'm a carnivore. I promise to always bring you medicine when you're not feeling well. I mean, after all, I have earned the honorary title of Dr. Somani. I promise to always be by your side no matter what happens. I promise to always put you first and make sure we're constantly working to grow together. This thing we call life is a true test, and there's no one else I take a test with but you. I've always told you this, and I'll say it here again. You complete me, Shaista. When I'm with you, your confidence, your poise, your actions make me feel like I can accomplish anything else. Lastly, from this day forward, I promise to live my life as a member of a band, not a solo artist.
Sorry if you can't hear me. First, I want to say I love you, and I can't believe this day is final. Thank you for helping me this day and this upcoming week possible. As I've said this may be my vision, but it would have definitely not been possible without you. Thanks for understanding me, the rigors of my work, and always being there to help me pick up where I left off, and basically to conclude. We apparently have the same vows. I always tell everyone, if I am the brain, then you're the hands that make everything actually happen and feasible. When tasks stay in your brain, they're thoughts. When we actually follow through and make them happen, it becomes reality. And just like that, you help make all my dreams and visions a reality. For those who know me well, know I'm so indecisive and really struggle with making decisions. But Umair, you're always there to step up and help me make decisions. And that's just one of your many great qualities. I love how easily you got along with my family and friends. I love how sometimes I hear things that are happening in my family's life first from you before I actually hear it from them. Like right to the family interviewing, and I had no idea. And my favorite part is how you just check on my mom almost every day and just truly considered her. I love how caring and considerate you are. You didn't have to learn to cook, but you saw how exhausted and hungry I would come home from life. And for the guy who burned boxed mashed potatoes for the first time, has learned how to make such advanced dishes for me, like bindi, fried chicken, and every day is working on something fresh. As I stated, I struggle with decisions, but the decision of choosing you to be my life partner was the easiest and happiest decision of my life. Because behind this RBF of yours is the sweetest, caring, compassionate, loving, cutest, devoted friend. I love how once you consider someone your own, you will fight all boundaries for them. You will protect them and you will love them. We've been through so much in these last 987 days, 2 years, 8 months, and 13 days. Yeah, but let's unify that, right? From mending our broken hearts to completing residency, starting new jobs, from the pandemic to moving halfway across the country in the span of 2 days. From a ruptured Achilles to surgery, healing, and bonding to become an honorary doctor, Dr. Somani, apparently constantly wanting to prescribe everybody Delong. From having a palate that consisted of a handful of items to now openly looking up new restaurants and being readily willing to explore new foods and new experiences. From only knowing Ram Jane to now being the person who updates me on Bollywood gossip. From someone who is in the back corner of all the dances, not knowing half the steps, to taking pride in learning dances and galloping to make it look good. From From buying a house to planning this wedding week, and last but definitely not the least, from being deadly afraid of animals to being pup parents to my dearly. We have conquered it all. We have done so much together, and I can't wait to continue exploring what all life has said to us. But some of my favorite stories will still be the start of us. From the time we started talking on December 30th, 2018, because it took someone getting slapped on the butt for you to gather the courage to be able to speak. To asking me to be your girlfriend on the first official date that we had. I'm not sure who does that, but I guess when you know, you know. Umair Samani, I'm again so thankful to have you to be my person for the rest of my life. I promise to be your best friend, confidant, and any other role life needs me to take on to be a good companion. I promise to be there for you through thick or thin. Even if that means being your electrician for when you don't know what suddenly happened to all the electrical gadgets in the house, and for any future freak out moments you have. And on that note, I promise to be your fixer-upper and builder at home. And not only build the furniture and fix the gas grill, but to also hold your hand lovingly and together and build our relationship with strength, patience, cognitively, and with lots of love. I promise to push you and challenge you in life to continue to grow, but I'll always be your biggest cheerleader. I also promise to annoy you for the rest of our lives and have random food cravings and make you randomly just choreograph dances with me just as it's fun. I promise to continue to work on myself to make me a better version than the day before. Finally, I promise to love you till my last.
Should have said that too.
Guys are standing here holding hands, and I'd like you to focus on these hands. It's holding yours. I want you to see the gift that they are to you. For these are the hands of your best friend, holding yours on your wedding day, promising to love you today, tomorrow, and forever, and promising to work together with you as you build your future. These are the hands that will give you strength. You need strength, tenderness. You need tenderness, and of course love. You need love. And these are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, most likely did. Tears of sorrow and tears of joy. And these are the hands that will hold all those whom you love. And these are the same hands that even years from now will still be searching for your hands. Still seeking the love, the encouragement and support that each of you seeks from the other. If they may have their rings, please.
Learn to bring the rings. Looks.
Umair, you go first. You get your ring. Okay. Umair, you want to point her hand forward so that all these cameras and your guests can see this ring go on. Repeat to her with this ring, I be there. I be there. With this ring.
With this ring,
I be with. Okay.
She's trying to get out of here real quick.
On your left hand ring finger. Okay. I always say left hand because you never know where it's going to go at this point. Repeat, with this ring, I be with.
With this ring,
Hold hands and take this moment. I usually tell my couples that the key to a successful marriage is a good sense of humor. And I think you've got that, right? Okay. So, gaze into each other's eyes. Umair, she's a lot better looking than I am. So look at her. Now you'll feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you'll feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there'll be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there's only one life ahead of you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead throughout all the years, and may happiness be your companion, and that your days together be good and long upon this earth. Throughout this ceremony, Umair and Shaista have vowed in our presence to be loyal and loving towards each other, and they formalized the existence of this bond between them with words spoken, and with the giving and receiving of the rings and the joining of their hands. So it becomes my pleasure and privilege to pronounce them husband and wife. Umair, now you can kiss your wife. If you'll face your guest, can she have her bouquet for a picture or two? And everybody welcome for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Umair and Shaista Samani. You welcome them better than that. Come on.